I have seen a very toxic thing popping up in some twin flame Facebook groups, and that is the idea that when you're not with your person in union, in twin flame union or twin flame reunion, and you're still on this journey and it's painful, that this would be some kind of punishment from God because of some karma in past lives and things you do in another life that you don't even remember. In my opinion, this is extremely toxic. When I learned more about manifesting and the multiverse, and I really learned more about the concept of time is an illusion, and you may have heard that time is an illusion, then I realized past lives don't really exist because everything is happening in the now. We just experience our lives. It's like the movie you watch. You make the experience of watching that movie, but it's already been done. It's already been filmed. So the end is already fixed. However, in the multiverse theory, yes, this movie happened in every timeline, a little tiny different, and you get to choose what experience you want to make. However, it is done. It is fixed, and time is an illusion, which means past lives are an illusion as well. We do have the idea of past lives, and I'm a hypnotherapist, so I have hypnotized people and we went into past lives, and I have seen images of past lives as well, and I want to say past lives in quotation marks, because what really happens is that there is another stream of consciousness, another soul in the now that they perceived or we would perceive as in the past, but it is another soul. Overall, we can say, of course, it is you as well, because only one soul exists, and that one soul split again and again and again and again, and that's why we have all of the people and living and sentient creatures on this earth. But there is ultimately only one soul on this entire earth, living in different fragments or being separated in tiny fragments in order to experience everything that we can experience. But there is only now. So when we get in touch with the past lives, we are actually getting in touch with another stream of consciousness in this existence that has a very similar vibration to ourselves, that is experiencing something similar to us. And we get shown that specific experience of that soul, that stream of consciousness, because it's like a symbol showing us something about ourselves and our own journey, and it can be a symbol that helps us understand something that we go through. I have been a card reader and a coach, a spiritual coach, since my early 20s, since 2005, and for a while I actually specialized on past lives, on karmic relationships, on looking into past lives. And when I was reading the energy of a past life, then my client would usually say, oh yeah, that is similar to this life now. Oh yeah, that really resonates with me. But again, we are connecting to another stream of consciousness that is existing in the now. So of course there cannot be any kind of punishment. When I talk about karma, and back then when I was really focusing on that topic, past life, karma, analyzing past life relationship of my clients and their people, I was always differentiating between general and individual karma. Individual karma would be if I would see something happen between two souls, which is rare. If we talk about tragedy, just breaking up, having a breakup, for me would not be karma. Karma would be a severe imbalance. But what I saw most of the time is what I call general karma, which means that our own fears and wounds are getting mirrored back. And that is why we often have the same relationship over and over and over again, even if we exchange the people. And that is why it is those karmic patterns, because what is really happening is that we have some unhealed wound, and that is getting mirrored back, and we attract people who are perfect to mirror that back to us. But when do we get programmed? In early childhood. And also as an astrologer, I can tell you that the South Node in astrology would hint at past lives, again past lives in quotation mark, but as well early childhood. So no, you don't have to go back to past lives to heal anything. I mean, you can use this symbolism. It is shown to you for a purpose. So yes, you could, but you don't have to. You just see, what is the red thread in my life, and where's that coming from? Where's the beginning? How was my relationship with mom and dad? What did I witness as a child? what was the relationship between my parents? What did my parents experience? The first 7 years of our lives, that is when we get programmed, when the programs get installed that run to the rest of our lives. So no, it has nothing to do with any kind of punishment. This twin flame journey is not a punishment. I know it can feel like this sometime. I have been through that phase as well. I completely understand. I get it. Yes, when you are confronted with your deepest inner shadows and fears, it does hurt. I know, and it can feel like a punishment. And I've asked myself the same question. Oh my God, why did I sign up for this? I cannot believe that I chose this. But ultimately we did. We did create our life, the basis before we came down here. Because again, creation is finished. There are multiple timelines, and we chose specific which of these different childhoods that do exist in this multiverse we wanted to experience, which programs we wanted in order to grow, to ascend. And those people that we would call old souls, but again, time is an illusion. No soul is older than the other. But those who chose the program of being very wise and very mature for their age, and those souls who chose the path of spiritual awakening, usually choose a really rough setting in childhood, because we often need to go through the shadows and be in the dark in order to get to the truth, the highest highs and the true light. We need contrast. And that is what all spiritual teachers tell you. We need contrast in order to see where we want to go and to have this kind of motivation in order to heal and to overcome stuff. But no, it's not a punishment. It is something your soul chose in order to evolve more than the average person. It gives you a chance. And I have the image of a trampoline in my head. The deeper you go into the cloth, the higher you can jump. And you can jump into that cloth and then jump really high, or you stumble and fall. But you get another chance. You can get up again and try to jump again and again and again and again. But no, please drop that belief that God or some entity is punishing you for some kind of past lives. You are perfect. You are perfect the way you are. There is nothing that you need to be sorry for. I mean, yes, we do need to forgive ourselves, because that can be a program as well, that we hold on to negative assumptions about ourselves, or that we have the belief we don't deserve to be happy because of whatever the reason is. But it's not a punishment. Everything you experience is just a mirror that was meant to show you what shadow is within you, so that you can heal that. So if you're dealing with some kind of toxic person, first of all, you're not dealing with a twin flame. Twin flames, yeah, they can be rough, because they can be the running and chasing. If we have fears of abandonment, of course, this person cannot give us commitment until we clear those fears. But if there's any kind of mental, emotional, physical abuse, it is not a twin flame. However, if you're stuck in this situation right now, please drop the label twin flame, because that can be some kind of self-fulfilling prophecy, and you have the belief that you cannot get over them, and that can be a quite toxic belief as well. Also, you should ask yourself, why do I have this deep longing for a twin flame? I do have a video that is called something like, why would somebody want to have a twin flame? You find the link below, and you should see a pop-up coming now in the right corner of this video. But no, it's not a punishment. It truly, truly isn't. Creation, God, the source, universe does not gamble. It does not create circumstances for you and then punishes you because of the circumstances that were created for you, that you chose, yes, but that were created for you. No, that is complete BS. It's not a punishment. It does feel that way, but get your head up. Look, what is the red thread in my life? And go to work, learn about manifesting, learn about methods like Ho'oponopono. I do have a guided meditation on Ho'oponopono in order to forgive your person. Because if you find forgiveness within yourself, then guess what? What the mirror shows you is going to change as well. The reflection is going to show you. That is how you change your person. As Neville Goddard said in Manifesting, there is no one to change but self. If we change our programs, our 3D life will grow with us, and it will change. It's not a punishment. Please drop that belief, because it's the law of assumption. If you have the belief that God is punishing you for something, then you're attracting the same thing over and over and over again, and you cannot get union or anything good for you. because we always manifest according to our beliefs and assumptions. The conscious one and the subconscious one. The subconscious one you can make conscious by, again, finding what is the red thread, what is happening in my life over and over again, what is, you could say, the karmic pattern. But again, karma has nothing to do with punishment or with another person. It is something within us that is out of balance, that is not healed, that is a program from childhood or a trauma that happened later on, that can happen as well, of course. And it's just showing itself again and again, so you can find it and do the work to overcome it. And it is possible. There's different techniques. There is revision technique. There is Ho'oponopono. There is inner child work. Choose your technique, but be persistent. One meditation is not going to change years of programming. It does take at least a couple of weeks when you do it daily. If it's a deep-rooted program, if it's like a big thing, it may take a couple of months. But you will change your life forever for the better. And that is not punishment. That is the gift God, the universe, spirit gives you to become more than the average person, because you have been through this darkness. But it does take that darkness in order to get to the highest and brightest light. The choice is yours. God does not choose for you which path you take. God creates the paths for you. God or universe spirit creates the timelines for you, but you choose. It's all up to you, and you can choose the version of your person where you have that happy union, but only if you created that inner peace within yourself, because your person is not going to come to heal you. It's your job to heal yourself, and then you are getting the healed version of them. If you need help with that and you want to benefit from my years and years and years of experience, I am a law of attraction coach. I am a hypnotherapist. I have been coaching people in soul connections now since 2005. If you want to benefit from that, you can reach out. My contact information is below. You will find links to my social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook below. And if this video helped you, please help me by liking, subscribing, share this video to other people who are stuck in this limiting beliefs of God wants to punish you for some reason. Let's help them grow as well, and let's find peace together. Please also check out my other content. I do have a playlist about twin flames with lots of guidance. And I see you there, or I see you in a personal coaching. Until then, I wish you all the best now. Bye-bye.